This video brings an urgent message that Jesus specifically wants you to hear. He has been trying to prepare you for a serious call that's coming, but he's concerned you might not be ready. This isn't just another spiritual video, it's a revelation that could change your entire purpose. Jesus cares deeply about your calling and would be disappointed if you missed this critical preparation time. The message you're about to receive has been carefully arranged to reach you at this exact moment, before the call comes. There's a divine appointment happening right now as you watch. Don't scroll away, because what you're about to learn could determine how you respond when God calls you to something serious. Jesus wants you prepared, but you need to recognize his preparation process first. This isn't an ordinary message. It's a divine alert about a serious calling that's about to come into your life. Jesus has been watching your spiritual readiness with caring attention, noticing both your moments of availability and your times of distraction. Missing this particular preparation could mean being caught off guard when God calls you to something important. This warning marks a limited time opportunity that's opening right now to get spiritually ready for what's coming. Jesus cares so deeply about your success in his calling that he would be truly concerned if you failed to prepare properly. That's why this message found you today. Your attention to this video isn't random. It's a divinely planned moment designed to help you see preparation signs that have been appearing in your life, but you might have been walking right past. The call is serious, and your readiness will determine your response when it comes. Every prayer you've said asking for direction and purpose has been heard. Every moment you felt restless in your current situation has been noticed. All the times you've wondered if God had something special for you to do, yet continued to seek him anyway, have been honored. Your spiritual seeking hasn't gone unnoticed. Those moments when you felt others were being called to great things, but you seemed forgotten, Jesus saw your longing. The times when your desire to serve felt strong but unclear, yet you kept praying anyway, that persistence was recognized in heaven. The courage it took to keep believing in divine purpose when life seemed ordinary has been deeply valued. The questions you've carried about your calling, sometimes too personal to share with others, have all been acknowledged. Divine callings aren't always obvious, and preparation isn't always clear. Sometimes they require a willing heart and spiritual ears to recognize. Jesus understands this challenge, which is why he's making this preparation so clear you can't possibly miss it. The serious call Jesus wants you to prepare for appears in spiritual promptings, but is often overlooked because it seems too big or overwhelming to be for you. This call shows up in opportunities that stretch your faith, in doors opening that require complete dependence on God. It appears in burdens for certain people or situations that won't leave your heart, in gifts and talents you have that suddenly align with specific needs. This calling is uniquely meaningful to your spiritual journey, something Jesus has personally designed to match your heart and abilities. It connects directly to the prayers you've been praying for purpose and the spiritual restlessness you've been feeling lately. Jesus chose this particular calling because it fits perfectly with who he created you to be. The window to prepare for this serious call won't remain open forever. That's why Jesus is concerned you might not be ready. When it finally comes, you'll know without doubt it's from God and requires your complete yes. When you prepare for this serious call from Jesus, many confusing feelings about your purpose will suddenly make perfect sense. Unexplained restlessness, random thoughts about serving God, and spiritual nudges towards certain ministries will all connect in a beautiful moment of divine clarity. Jesus has wonderful news for you today. Your spiritual calling is shifting to a higher level, and important opportunities are becoming available to you now. The divine has noticed your heart for service, and now you've been chosen to receive this serious calling. This moment marks something significant in your walk with Christ. It's a clear indication that your spiritual maturity is ready for greater responsibility. Something incredibly meaningful is unfolding in your relationship with Jesus, far deeper than you might have imagined possible. The preparation for this calling begins a spiritual awakening that will touch every area of your life, from your prayer life to your relationships to your sense of divine purpose and kingdom impact. There's a wave of heavenly attention surrounding you right now regarding your calling. You're becoming more spiritually attuned to God's voice, naturally, drawing divine opportunities into your daily experience. Preparing for this serious call brings a heightened awareness of Jesus' purpose in even the smallest details of your life. More spiritual insights about your calling and ministry will begin flowing to you than ever before. This isn't happening by chance. It's a carefully arranged blessing designed specifically for this season of your spiritual journey. Your prayers for direction matter more than you realize. Your spiritual sensitivity inspires heaven to reveal your calling clearly. Your willingness to serve makes a difference in the kingdom atmosphere around you. This divine recognition shows that Jesus deeply values your heart for his work. Each step of obedience you've taken, even when the path wasn't clear, has prepared you to receive this serious calling now. Jesus delights when you recognize his preparation and embrace what he's calling you to do. The timing of this serious call is no coincidence. It comes now because you're spiritually ready to receive and respond to it. This precise moment has been divinely chosen because you've grown in faith and spiritual maturity. Your spiritual ears are now open enough to hear what might have been unclear to you before. Your heart has expanded through life experiences. Your wisdom about serving God has deepened through faithful obedience in smaller things. Your soul is now prepared to receive this divine calling more clearly than ever before. All the challenges you've faced have been preparation for this serious call. Nothing in your spiritual journey has been wasted. Every experience has shaped your ability to recognize God's voice when he calls. This particular calling is connected to larger kingdom work happening in the world right now. Jesus is calling similar people who are spiritually prepared and ready to step into serious kingdom assignments that require complete trust and dependence on him. If you're feeling prepared by this divine message about your serious calling, please consider sending a super thanks of $5, $10, $20 or more to support our channel's mission of sharing these important kingdom messages. Your generosity helps these divine callings reach those who desperately need to hear God's voice for their lives. When you give, you participate in a sacred exchange that allows us to continue creating content that connects people with heaven's assignments in these critical times. As you begin to prepare for this serious call from Jesus, new spiritual awareness will naturally develop in your life. This clearer vision brings new responsibilities, not just to yourself, but to everyone God will place in your path through this calling. Don't view these responsibilities as burdens, but as sacred opportunities to participate in Jesus' kingdom work. This revelation signals it's time to step into spiritual maturity and embrace your role as someone God can trust with serious assignments. Finding balance becomes essential during this preparation time. While getting ready for this calling, remember to nurture your practical faith through prayer, scripture, and community. These spiritual disciplines have shaped who you are and will continue to support you as you grow into this expanded role. Jesus is inviting you to become more than just a receiver of blessings, but a person who carries out his serious kingdom work with faithfulness and excellence. As you become sensitive to this serious divine calling, think about how you can help others who are missing their own callings from God. Your experience shows that Jesus is constantly calling people to kingdom work, even when we fail to notice or prepare. Heaven witnesses every moment when someone recognizes their divine purpose and begins preparing for it. Your story of receiving this serious call brings hope to people feeling purposeless or wondering if God still calls people today. Your preparation becomes a light that helps others develop ears to hear what Jesus is calling them to do. This calling isn't meant to be a private blessing. It's an invitation to help others experience the same divine purpose. Jesus often works through those who have recently recognized their calling to help awaken others who are still missing their assignments. Your newfound awareness serves as both personal kingdom purpose and ministry opportunity to help others discover what God is calling them to do. As you navigate this season of preparation for your serious divine calling, stay consistently ready and available. Jesus reminds you that while recognizing the preparation process is wonderful, it's just the beginning of a lifetime of faithful service to Him. Maintain the spiritual sensitivity that allowed you to see this calling in the first place. Guard against returning to spiritual complacency that made you miss important promptings in the past. Let your readiness continue to flow from genuine faith and daily attention to Jesus' voice. With this new awareness of your calling comes ongoing responsibility to remain prepared for whatever God asks of you. Use this preparation time wisely to grow in spiritual disciplines and character development. Not every spiritual prompting is a major calling, but Jesus will make truly important assignments unmistakable. Embrace this journey of preparation with both humility and confidence, showing others that answering God's serious calls comes from staying connected to Him daily through prayer, worship, and obedient action. Picture a future where you consistently walk in the serious calling Jesus has prepared for you. Imagine divine doors opening unexpectedly, kingdom opportunities arriving precisely when needed, and your understanding of God's purpose expanding beyond anything you've experienced before. Jesus stands with you, encouraging you to embrace this journey of divine calling with complete trust and readiness. This is truly your moment to experience deeper kingdom connection through answering His serious call with immediate obedience. This marks the beginning of a time when your spiritual purpose, ministry, and heart will be more aligned with heaven than ever before. Accept this calling with gratitude, and remember that you are surrounded by divine support on this journey of kingdom service. The path ahead holds countless opportunities to experience Jesus' guidance through assignments that will become increasingly clear to your prepared heart. What joy awaits as you learn to respond immediately when God calls you to serious kingdom work. If this preparation message has stirred something deep in your spirit, please consider blessing our channel with a super thanks of $5, $10, $20, or whatever amount feels right to you. Your support creates a beautiful kingdom exchange and allows us to continue sharing these divine callings with those who need them most. Your generosity helps fund our mission to help others recognize when Jesus is calling them to serious kingdom assignments. If you're ready to commit to being prepared for God's serious call, type $9.99 in the comments below as your declaration of availability. The journey of preparing for divine callings continues beyond this revelation. As you step into new spiritual readiness for whatever Jesus is calling you to do, stay grounded in Scripture and prayer that keep your heart soft and available. Every moment you spend in preparation could be exactly what someone else has been waiting to see about answering God's call. Your growing spiritual availability serves as inspiration for others wondering if Jesus still calls people to serious kingdom work today. Move forward with a prepared heart, an available mind, and a responsive spirit, ready to say yes when the call comes. Create opportunities for others to recognize their divine callings as you enjoy the purpose coming your way. The spiritual language of calling has always been part of how Jesus builds His kingdom through willing servants. By choosing to stay prepared, you join a long tradition of faithful followers who have learned to recognize his voice and respond with immediate obedience when he calls them to serious assignments.